What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Landaris back at you with another video. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit those like buttons, share these videos, and let's keep it moving. Let's get this channel built up the way it's supposed to be built. But I just got finished doing an estimate, looking over a property for a leaf job, and I knew the customer was going to be like, you could tell when you get the phone calls. You could tell when they kind of tire kickers and things like that. But I just wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. I wasn't doing anything today. It's Super Bowl Sunday. The Chiefs are trying to get a three-peat. Everybody's like getting their stuff ready, and here I am out doing an estimate and giving this customer a benefit of the doubt that I had in my head already. I knew I shouldn't have just came out. I should have just left a text message. And that's why sometimes you have to tell, it's good to tell people in your spiel, in your intro, hey, my minimum cut price weekly lawn care is $52 or $55. That's my minimum. That kind of cuts out everybody that think they want to get a $20, $25, $30, $35, $40, $45 cut. You're already telling them, hey, my minimum is $55 just for me to cut your yard, and we could go from there. And that's weekly. My bi-weekly is $78, $83, $93. Those are my minimums that I'm charging for bi-weekly lawn care. And if they can't meet that, or if it's not in your budget, if it's in your budget, give me a call back or text me, and we could get you put on the schedule. So now I use that spiel all the time. I let people know. Now, sometimes I don't with the leaf cleanups because you never know. But you don't want to deter a lot of your customers. But you could, like I said, you could kind of tell by the phone calls and things like that. I already knew this guy was an older gentleman. I could tell. And he didn't even listen to the message on the machine, the answering to leave the information that I needed. So here it is. And I know this word by word. This is what you're going to hear on my answer machine. Hello, you've reached L&L Lawn Service, where you get quality service at a reasonable price. Sorry I'm not in right now, but if you'd like to leave your name, number, a brief message, your address, I will surely get back with you as soon as possible. And thanks again for calling L&L Lawn Service. Have a nice day. Beep. My name's Harry. I'm looking for lawn care, leaf service to get up my leaves. He's not telling you it's a big ass yard. He's not telling you he got a lot of leaves. He's not telling you he's on a corner lot. My phone number is blah 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 blah. Call me back. That's how he said it. So I already knew that he was a older gentleman and stuff like that. So now I get the little things. If I would have gave him a low price, he probably would have said, do you give out anything for veterans? Because he had his veteran hat on, and he had it like on in the house. Now, I don't know if you wear your veteran hat on in the house and things like that. I don't know if the veterans but if you're in the house, most likely you got it off. Do veterans, they just wear their hat in the house all day? No. I think that he wanted to show me that he was a veteran. He had his veteran hat on, and if I would have gave him a sweet deal or a lowballing deal, he probably would have asked for a lower price than that and said, hey, so say for instance I said, hey, I could do this job for $200. If I was desperate for some money and I ain't know no better, I say, I could do this job for $200. He'll say, yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. But do you give any discounts for veterans, senior citizens? First, he would have asked me for the senior citizen. Then he would have asked me for the veterans. I already knew. I know definitely he was going to ask me for the veterans because he had his veteran hat on in the house just chilling, you know? Now, I can see you put your veteran hat on when you're going outside or whatever, but he might be an old man that just wears his veteran hat all the time in the house, but I highly doubt it. He put that. Matter of fact, when he was knocking on the window, he didn't have it on. And then when I came to the door, he had it on. So he put that on intentionally. So you start noticing these things when you've been, you know, when you've been in these certain situations. And that's where the experience come in at. And me leaving him and, you know, saying, oh man, you know, when I first started out, even if I would have gave him a lowballing job or gave him a low price and he said, no, that's $200 is too much, I would have been like, oh, what do you think? What do you, 150? 150. 150 is the least that I could go. Let's do 135. Now you playing a bidding war, you know, but you ain't got to do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. If they don't give you, if they don't want to give you the price that you think is going to take to do this, then just walk away and not feel anything. I don't feel anything no more. I don't feel like I could convince him, or maybe I could go back. Maybe I could call him and say, hey, you know, I got a deal for you. If you still want to go with me, I can bump it down to this price. I don't do any of that no more. No more. I used to. In the beginning, I would feel bad either leaving, or I would even feel bad and I'll call the customer back and tell them, hey, I can lower it down. What's a reasonable price for you? What's a reasonable price for you? Because I was just trying to get customers, you know, I was trying to get leaf jobs and things like that. And you feel pressured because I went out and brought that leaf trailer. I felt like, man, I got to get leaf jobs. I got this leaf trailer. Now that the thing is paid off, you know, I could bid and choose as I want to. I don't feel that pressure like I got to use the leaf trailer all the time, you know, because I got to pay this thing off. The thing is paid off. So now it's at my discretion, you know, to make more money. And if I can't make no more money, oh, well, that's just not the customer for me. That's not the customer for that particular job to use that equipment. So, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So if they can't pay you, they can't pay you. Don't feel bad about it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Don't call them back. Don't do any of that, because you already know tire kickers. Tire kickers. Anyway, guys, that's my time. Like I said, check me out on the next video, and I'll get back with you later. Peace.